Frank Luntz, words that work. It's not what you say, it's what people hear. Dive into the world of language and discover the secret to effective communication. In our summary of Frank Luntz's game-changing book, Words That Work, It's Not What You Say, It's What People Hear. This insightful summary explores the importance of understanding your audience, choosing the right words, and using simple and clear language to convey messages successfully. You'll learn the power of words in shaping people's perceptions, emotions, and decisions, as well as techniques for captivating your audience through storytelling, sensualization, and invoking relatable experiences.
The importance of effective communication. Have you ever been misunderstood? If yes, you're not alone. Flawed communication is so widespread that it affects everything from politics to everyday life. This happens because different people have varying understandings of words and phrases, even if they technically mean the same thing. For example, welfare and assistance to the poor essentially denote the same idea, but the former has negative connotations, while the latter is associated with charity. Thus, it's crucial to consider your audience's preconceptions, especially their beliefs and fears, when communicating. George Orwell, the English novelist, knew this well and used fear as a tool to communicate his message effectively in his book 1984. To ensure that your message is understood as you intended, you need to apply the main pillars of exceptional communication, which you'll learn more about in the following sections. Effective language in communication. Using straightforward and simple language is important for effective communication. Complex words and sentences can easily confuse the audience. This article argues that shorter, simpler words and sentences are more easily understood, remembered, and impactful. It further suggests that the proper arrangement of a message is crucial in providing the right context and making the message relevant. The article cites examples from political campaigns to illustrate the importance of context and offer practical tips for communicating effectively. The power of words. Language has immense power, and using sensory language with strong visual and sonic qualities can make your message more effective. By appealing to the audience's imagination and emotions, you can create vivid mental images with just one word, imagine. The sonic quality of language is also crucial, as words that sound alike or mimic the sounds they describe can be more memorable. Advertising slogans like M&M's and Kellogg's Rice Krispies use sensory language with powerful imagery to make their products unforgettable. Effective communication relies on the ability to awaken the senses and create lasting impressions through the power of words. The power of emotional language. Writing that evokes emotions and connects with personal experiences leaves a lasting impact in the audience's memory. The use of humanization and personalization in language helps to achieve this effect. A great example is Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech, where he appealed to universal principles. The use of questions is also an effective tool to trigger the audience's thought process and lead them to a conclusion. Ronald Reagan's simple question, "Are you better off today than you were 4 years ago?" had a profound emotional impact on the audience and helped him win the presidential election. Advertisers use these techniques to appeal to customers' emotions and personal experiences, showing that their products will improve their lives. The right choice of words can make a significant difference in creating an emotional connection with the audience. Striking the perfect balance. Effective communication requires balancing consistency, novelty, credibility, and authenticity. Companies must avoid two common pitfalls: overwhelming with new ideas and boring with old information. Coca-Cola's frequently changing slogans hurt their image, while Wheaties has found success with the same tagline since 1935. Volkswagen's "Think Small" campaign surprised and grabbed attention in the 1950s. Communication must also be credible, without contradicting commonly held ideas, as seen in Al Gore's claim of inventing the Internet. Finally, authenticity is crucial by turning words into actions, as exemplified by Bill Clinton's "Put People First" campaign leading to his election win against George Bush Sr.'s insincere message, "I care." The importance of knowing your audience. As this summary reveals, an effective language alone cannot help you get your message across. It's equally essential to understand your audience. This is because audience perception varies from one culture to another, and generalizations can backfire. For instance, while the assumption that many Americans have higher education is prevalent, the reality is that only 29% of Americans above the age of 45 hold a bachelor's degree or higher. Similarly, for efficient messaging, it is crucial to understand how your audience perceives words frequently used in the language. For instance, the word freedom, which was so overused during the Bush administration, has become closely associated with the Republican Party in the American culture. Similarly, fairness is a word most Democrats use frequently. Rather than using these terms, words like opportunity have no associations with any political party. Therefore, knowing your audience's hopes, beliefs, and preconceptions is crucial for an effective message. Effectively communicating in high-stress situations. In high-pressure scenarios such as being late for a flight or being pulled over by the police for speeding, effective communication can make a significant difference. Understanding the situation of your audience and using the right language can help you achieve your desired outcome. When trying to board a plane, starting and ending your plea with the word please, along with telling a relatable story, can convince airport employees to let you in. When pulled over for speeding, turning off the engine, rolling down the window, and showing respect for the officer's authority can improve your chances of avoiding a ticket. While language isn't a guarantee for success, it is a powerful tool to help you get what you want in high-stress situations.
In conclusion, mastering communication is essential in all aspects of life, from politics to business and personal relationships. Luntz's Words That Work delves deep into the crucial elements to make words impactful, by offering a guide to simplistic language, triggering imagination, emotion, and addressing your audience's beliefs and preconceptions. You'll learn how to avoid common pitfalls in communication by balancing consistency with novelty, demonstrating credibility, and maintaining authenticity. Understanding your audience and applying effective language can drastically improve your day-to-day interactions and help you achieve desired outcomes in various situations.